Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right in my living room where I do what I do for you. A little warm up in here today, but I got something nice for you today. Hope you enjoy it. Let's go. Writism, 25 rules led by storytelling. Story with a message and a story for life. I'm giving life lessons. You tuning in and receiving them. We got a good thing going. Keep up the good work. I keep up the good lessons. Let's go. Right thinking mission statement is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking's way of life, which is a way of life, through mental and spiritual discipline daily, that's how you live your life, will help and guide you to attain your goal of obtaining spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. Let me get a better picture here. All right, here we go. All right, now that's the mission. I have a purpose and a reason for doing what I do. I just read you the mission statement. Now I'm gonna ask you the question, and if you're a right thinker, you should have the answer to that. And if you're not, you should get to work on it. Know thyself is the question. The ancients said there was 5 types of people. I agree. Let's go. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not but know that they know not is simple. I can teach them. Tune in. That's why I do what I do for you. I got you. A person who knows not and believe that they know is dangerous. I'll avoid you. Period. A person who knows but knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken you with knowledge of self. I'm the spiritual alarm clock. I got you. Let's go. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you, man, for 5 different kinds. Know thyself and right thinkers. To Maya, be true. Pay respect to, and homage to my girl, but understand you need balance in your life. Let's go. Today, as my boy James Brown would say, I know you got soul. If you didn't, you wouldn't be on earth. Okay? So, right thinkers, let's talk about the soul. We all have one, but is it divine? What is he talking about now? Yeah, that's the question that I got about the soul and the spirit, the ka and the ba. I got a nice lesson for you. I'm gonna break that down for you. So let's go. Now, the soul, aka, which is the ba, the spirit in man. That's God. Now, the spirit, Amen, the hidden one, again, we go back to the hidden concept of the spirit that's in man. That's Amen. The other side to that is the ka. You got the ba. The ba is yours. It's with you until the body ceases to exist, and it's going to take wings and sprout. The sign of the ba is a falcon with your head on it. The ka, which is the twin to the ba, which is they both go spirit and soul. They go together. They twins. Another story. But the concept is the ka is like this: 2 hands going up. Referee saying touchdown. Yeah, but it means the ka stays with the body after death for a little while till it gets judged. So that's another story. But let's get with this one. How you go? Now our soul has to be what? Awakened. That means you have to become spiritually enlightened. You have to become anointed. You have to reach Christhood. Whatever religion you profess, whatever concept you come up with, they all end up with something you have to do. All right? But watch this. Your soul has to be awakened by our mind becoming what? Conscious of self, aka spiritual knowledge, gaining knowledge of self to end up what? To know thyself. This is all predicated on that one premise. You need to know yourself. The soul is yours, again, until what? The body ceases to exist, and then it's bye-bye, I'm out. The ka lays around to be judged at judgment day. That's their concept. That's the ancient Egyptian concept. The ba splits, the ka stays to be judged. And the hoes of Maya. That's another lesson. You got that one too. I got that for you. Okay. We are all souls of God. Het Haru, meaning living in your own world. God is Het Haru. He lives in his own creation. Us. Nature, animals, everything that has life in the spirit and the soul in it is from God. Understand that. The divine soul, right, here you go. What makes the soul divine? It's when it becomes spiritually enlightened or anointed or reach Haruhood or reach Christhood, Nirvana, Mukti, the highest level of enlightenment. That's the goal for every individual that come into the world. The spirit can't do nothing. The soul can't do nothing until what? You activate it, wake it up. That's the whole concept. It's dormant, it's sleep. Okay? There you go. The divine soul is what? The spiritually enlightened soul, aka right thinkers. Our goal is to become that divine soul, which is awakened so that when it is, it go back to the maker. Here you go. Souls will be whatever you make of it, meaning it don't have no control over the thought process. That's yours. Willpower is the brain, the mind that you have to control. The heart is the gift. It's love. All it does is love. You need to get them two together. That's again, the heart-mind coherence. When they work as one, you become an enlightened being. Your soul is yours to do with what you want. You can either not enlighten it and go through life just living and not caring. That's the first person who don't know that they know and don't care that they know. Foolish. Okay, they're just going through life. Knowledge is the food for the soul. Knowing thyself is for the soul to waken up to itself, to know itself. Now it can do what it needs to do. Guide you, instruct you, inform you. Your inner self, the soul will follow. It don't lead. Wherever you go, good or bad, is going to be with you until what? The body ceases to exist. So the soul don't have no control until what? You activate it, you wake it up. Like the Kundalini serpent that lies dormant. Another lesson. You know how I do. I get back over here, sticking with the soul right now. All right, here you go. Your inner self is your soul. Knowing yourself is your goal. The goal of Christianity, the goal of Islam, the goal of Judaism is to have you reach back and become the essence of who you really are. They're trying to get you to God. That's their goal. Now, do they get it right? That's not a question. I ain't here to judge that. That ain't my call, but that's the goal. If your church or your religion, whatever you profess, is not getting you closer to God, check your religion. I'll leave that one there. All right? Minds get you close to God. It's not a religion. It's a knowledge-based concept where you learn, you educate, you get familiar, and know yourself with knowledge of yourself. These are the God and goddesses, that the aspect that you need to master. Calm down. All right. I know I'm an old soul. Now that I know myself, I'm ready to go. Why? It's been here a while. They all have. None of our souls are virgin or pure. Why? Because they come from somebody else. The ones that get awakened, go back. That's the concept. Here you go. Now the next one is soul, the spirit twin. The Ba, the Ka. The Ba, the twin to the Ka. You have soul and spirit. They are two sides of the same coin, the same aspect. You got a head, you got a tail. You got the Ka, you got the Ba. One is yours, one for the body. See? Equal distribution. The Ba, aka the soul, has a twin, Ka, spirit, that stays with the body. Again, all this I already know. Watch this. Now the Ka, again, the two arms raised like the football referee signifying touchdown. It stays alone with the body until it gets judged. Conceptually. Excuse me. Now, the Ba and the Ka are both inside you. Free your Ba with knowledge. That's the only way it will be recognized. Oh yeah. All right, okay. Now, next one is souls are the enlightened spirits. It's there, but it has no power. It don't know itself. Your job is to get in the gut. Your soul will only work when it becomes what? Enlightened with what? Knowledge of self. They tell you come from ignorance, which is darkness, into knowledge, which is light of who? The Father. So spiritual knowledge is having God knowledge. Your soul, knowing thyself is how you enlighten your soul to itself, aka God. When you know who you are, your soul is awakened and it's flourished, it's ready to go. So whenever the body ceases to exist, it don't care why, because it's going back. So live as long as you want, live as good as you want. Once you wake up the soul, you can do whatever you want while you're here. Why? Because after you're here, you go into the other place too, so you get to live twice. And if you don't get it here, guess what? You die here and you die the afterlife. So you can die twice too. Equal distribution. Remember, with Maya, everything is equal. The decision is yours. And every decision you make, you got to pay the consequences for it. If it's a good decision, you're rewarded. If it's a bad decision, you're punished. If you're ignorant to yourself spiritually, your soul has no knowledge of itself. So it got nothing but just living and just going along again. I got another sucker. I got to live through this dummy. It ain't going to wake me up. Ain't going to let me do what I do for them. So they just wait till they get to the right person who does. Wakes them up. When you obtain spiritual knowledge, the soul is awakened and it becomes happy. Joy, peace, bliss, all those acronyms that you use to describe certain things. When the spirit gets awakened, all those fall right into you. Okay, you're the beneficiary of that. Once your soul is enlightened, it means you have reached nihas. Your soul is happy. A happy soul better than a happy wife. All right, last one. I'm about to wrap up. I appreciate you again. Here you go. Now, awakened souls are the divine spirit. Why? Because divinity comes with knowledge of self. It wakes up to itself. Now it becomes divine because it's going to make it back. An unenlightened soul can't go back. It's not divine. Right thinking philosophy is the way to enlighten your soul by what? Studying and living the lessons that you're going to learn for yourself to be your best self and end up knowing yourself. When you spiritually enlighten, you have your God experience. Every religious concept, they want you to recognize God for yourself. They tell you the myth, they give you the story, you rehearse, you ritual, you go through all that, and then you do what? You live it, you manifest it, you make it happen. That's what it's all about. That's how the soul become enlightened. Remember the lesson. I see a lot of people out here waking up. That's a good thing. Okay? Becoming self-aware. Knowing themselves through what? Knowledge and living right. And you change your lifestyle, you change your life. My soul is in control. Now that I am an enlightened being, I'll let my conscious, my soul be my guide, so to speak, and it works. Self-mastery is what? You having your soul in harmony with your mind. That's called heart-mind coherence. That's called nihas. It's called being awakened. It's called right thinking philosophy. End game. Knowing thyself is the goal. I'll be back.